Mr. Hamrick, it's great to see you in the new year.
Well, thank you. It's great to see you.
Getting ready for 2010 and all the changes that the council members have talked about before you, and every year, a new year presents a new opportunity to, I think, make Gainesville even better than it is.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it.
It's been a hard year for the city council and just for the community and the nation as a whole. You all will be looking very closely this year, as you have in previous years, and especially the past year, at the fiscal health of the city and financially, what kind of a state are we in? What is the council doing to make sure that the city stays in good financial health?
Several things. And I think you can classify the city as being conservative in fiscal matters. We early on adopted policies that if we have any surplus monies, then we try to stash it back for a rainy day, so to speak. And we have been utilizing these funds during this period. But also, a couple of years ago, we saw the downturn in the economy, and we began to put a freeze on hiring. And I think we have not replaced approximately 60 positions through normal attrition. These have occurred, and we have not, as I say, replaced those positions. But also, we have put a freeze on raises for the employees for 2 years, and certainly thank the employees for their understanding of the economic downturn, and they're continuing to provide the excellent service that they provide each day to our citizens. One of the primary things cost in our day-to-day operations is the health cost, and I think one of the things that we have stressed is a wellness program, and that includes a clinic. We a year and a half, 2 years ago now, contracted with a private company that provides the medical. A physician is on duty each day, or a portion of each day, and then employees can go to the clinic without charge and also receive certain medications without charge. As I say, this is a contracted service with a provider, and we have found excellent results in this, another way to save money. So these are just some of the ways that the council is taken trying to save and recognize the economic downturn that we're in.
What are some of the declining revenues that the city's experiencing?
Almost across the board. I guess 25% of the revenue that we expect each year comes from sales tax. And obviously the sales tax, sales in the retail stores has been down, and we have not received the sales tax funds that we have. Also, revenue from ad valorem tax is down. Franchise fees are down. Building inspection fees are down almost across the board, even from our municipal court fines and are down. That may be good, but certainly across the board, we have seen a decline in the revenue.
It really, there's virtually no one that is untouched in this situation that we're in.
That's true.
Also, as we talk about 2010 and the city beginning to develop, actually you'll start working on the budget for fiscal year 2011. What kinds of, having said all this shared this financial information and woes in some case, although we're always optimistic, what are the challenges that as you sit down and you have less money but you still want to keep services up, how do you do that?
Well, as you say, that is a great challenge, and here you have to compliment our employees. They day to day provide professional service to our people, and we have 35,000 people, citizens in our town, but daily we have approximately 100,000 citizens in our community or in our town. So there are challenges in providing the services, but keeping the morale of our employees up, and certainly we hadn't given them pay raises in 2 years, and freeze on hiring and these sort of things. Certainly there is quite a challenge, but working through the municipal association and looking at maybe new sources of revenue, and hopefully we're beginning to see some turnaround in the economy. So hopefully in adopting the new budget for the new fiscal year, we will be in at least better shape than we were this year.
Since we're talking about finance, let's talk about the city's finance department and division, because it really takes their foresight and the city council's foresight to look ahead and say, everything is down and we've got a plan, for so many months and for a year or more out. What about, I know you're always touting all the great things of all the departments, but I know you work especially closely with the finance department.
I think we have an excellent finance department, and they sort of keep the thumb on every department. We get reports each month, detailed reports showing revenues received and expenditures made. And there is immediate, if you see a trend or an immediate occurrence, then you try to take or be aware of that expenditure, if it is an expenditure, and take corrective actions at that time. They do such an excellent job, and they're always looking into an audit of a certain situation. If they see a lack of revenue coming in, then they want to know why. Why are we seeing a shortfall in the revenue stream? And as I say, they go out and actually on scene and trying to correct that situation.
One of the great things I think is going to be happening this year is that TV 18 is going to be televising the city council meetings. So now everybody can come to the city council meeting. Tell us what you think this is going to mean for the community.
Oh, I think it's really, I'm delighted that this is going to happen. I think it opens up government more, and people are able to see their representative and what that representative is doing, whatever the problem may be. But it just brings government closer to the people, and you people do such a professional job in promoting the good news, especially about the city and the events that are happening within our community.
Well, we hope everyone will watch the city council meetings on TV 18. We'll be broadcasting those times 1,000 times, so everyone will know when the meetings are being aired, and it is making certainly government open, and everyone can come to the council meeting. We want people to come in person, and we hope that it will make people want to get up off the sofa and come to a meeting and see what their elected officials are doing.
Well, I feel when people see really the agenda that we discuss at each meeting, then they're going to be more interested in the occurrences that are happening, and will want to come to the meeting.
Well, Mr. Hamrick, I'm so glad to start 2010 with you again, and just look forward to what the new year brings us.
Well, thank you, and we're delighted that you're in the position you are and the job that you do for the city.
Well, thank you so much for letting me stay here, too. I appreciate it.
Hey, as long as you want.
Thank you.